What a beautiful start to our trip in Athens. We landed and exhausted but determined, we started the city walk that Rick Steves has laid out, and it was a great audio tour that took us all over the city. We saw pretty much everything, and it was really fun to do. It was a great way to start the day. We feel like we know our way around Athens right now, don't you think?
Yeah, at least around the historical part.
Yeah, and so with a little more confidence, we feel like we can go out and get around.
Rick Steves' Audio Europe app is the first thing I recommend to people traveling to a place like Athens, Rome, or Paris. Many cities have a published city walk, like this one in Athens, in addition to museum tours, specific sites, and other places to explore, accompanied by his dad joke sense of humor and expert knowledge. And best of all, Rick has made this available for free. So putting in our earbuds, we began the city walk around Athens. The walk is about 6.5 kilometers and took us 4.5 hours to complete, but we take our time. The tour begins at the Greek Parliament and the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Syntagma Square. He then winds you through the streets of Greece past cathedrals, ancient monuments, and churches thousands of years old. Ending at Monastiraki Square, it is the perfect tour to make you acquainted with the layout of Athens, using the Acropolis as your guiding star. Find a link in the description below. Irmu Street in the Plaka district is one of the most popular shopping areas of Athens, with fancy shops and high price tags. The Church of Kapna Korea was built about the year 1050, over the top of an ancient Greek temple. Originally slated for destruction during the replanning of Athens, King Ludwig I from Bavaria saved the church. The Mitropoliosa Square houses two churches, one modern and another much smaller. The Church of Agios Eleftherios, or Little Metropolis, was built above the ruins of the temple to Eleutheria. It was built between the 9th and 13th century and was built using the ruins and pieces of other nearby structures, including headstones. Over time it was abandoned, became a library, and eventually rededicated to Christ, then Saint Eleutherios. Walking down Adrianou Street, we eventually reach Hadrianopolis. From here we can also see the Temple of Zeus, but I hope you have better luck than we did. Monuments are frequently being cleaned and repaired. Departing, we reach the scenic neighborhood of Anafiotika. Bright painted shutters and walls adorn the streets below the Acropolis. This is a great place to take those Instagram shots in your summer dresses, but be respectful to the local residents. Making our way down the hillside, we reach the Roman Forum and Tower of Winds. This tower is an ancient clock, named after the 8 reliefs around the top. The interior was a water clock with sundials on its faces. Finally, Rick's tour ends at Agora Square and Monastiraki Square, the main metro station to use when exploring ancient Athens. By now you should be familiar with the city and largely able to navigate on your own. Rick has other tours of the Acropolis, the Agora, and the Archaeological Museum. He also has podcasts discussing the food, the neighborhoods, and other exploration tips, so check it out for more.
Right now I'm walking to Philopapos Hill. I'm taking the camera, and I have great expectations of getting a shot of the Parthenon on the top of the Acropolis. And it should be a really great shot. It reminds me a lot of Sion when I was in Switzerland. Ooh, that's a bright sun. Should be a great shot. Let's just enjoy the walk. And after we're done with that, we'll just crash at our Airbnb.
Changing time zones is exhausting, but if you push through it, you'll be fine. It was a bit of a hike each day to reach the Acropolis walkway, but it's a great walk that takes you past all kinds of ancient history.
The walk across the Acropolis is really pleasant. It's just a walking path, and it's really pretty. It's very peaceful, birds, everything, no cars. Just a great walk. This is going to be a marvelous shot. So up we go. I got up here and was so invested in taking this picture that I forgot about taking you along. So here I am at the top. We're not far from the monument right now. There's a great patch of rocks. Got my telephoto lens set up right here with the polarizer on it. Should be a great zoomed in shot. We're just cropping in around the Acropolis. So all of this right here is in the shot. Sun is really starting to just come out, make a nice sunset, and we'll stick around and see what happens. Also, there's some lights that pop up on the Acropolis. Figure I'll see what they look like. It worked really well when I was in Sion, and I'll try the same trick again.